Phoenix Rotary 100 is one of thousands of Rotary clubs around the world that have dedicated themselves to service above self. Emphasis on service. That we come together as individuals to collectively do well or do better to provide services for people around the world. Locally, nationally, and international is our focus.
Rotary 100 just celebrated its 100th birthday. 100 years ago, 25 business people in Phoenix got together and decided that they wanted to join what was then called Rotary and form a chapter of the club here in Phoenix. They each paid $10 and signed a charter, and the Rotary Club of Phoenix was born and soon became known as Phoenix 100 because we were the 100th club that had been formed in all of Rotary at that point.
My great-grand-uncle was one of the charter members of this particular club back in 1913.
You had the head of the banks, the head of politics, the professions, and business was very slow, and these people, in that time all men, would get together for an hour and a half and not only have a pleasant lunch, but run the town.
So Rotary meetings were as much a discipline that if you were going to participate in what's going on in the community, you had to know what was going on in the community. And the only way to do that is to get together once a week for lunch and get programs about the community.
And you have different people from different backgrounds, and all these different people coming together, and they hold different roles inside the organization. What it comes down to, though, is their willingness to give, and to give of their time and their effort, and of their heart.
The perfect candidate for a Rotarian is somebody where that resonates, that I want to do something that is greater than myself.
Supporting the community, supporting those who are less fortunate, those all align very well with APS's community interests as well.
We probably sponsor no less than 15 to 20 different organizations, on an annual basis.
I think our objective when we partner with local charities is to work together to make a bigger impact.
As an organization, I am most proud of our youth programs. We involve over 800 students in just our Rotary clubs, Interact high school clubs. We again touch RILA at a great level because many of our Phoenix 100 Rotarians are on the District RILA committee, and we volunteer. We are the club that sponsors the most youth exchange students, so out of our district of 15 or 20 total, Rotary 100 will sponsor 3 in and 3 out each year. And we have our own Rotaract club as well. So I would have to say for my passion, it's the impact that we have on the youth.
Being a part of Rotary and all the youth exchange programs, I have been able to push myself and challenge myself to become independent, to become knowledgeable of myself and respect myself that I can do anything I want to do and put my heart into it.
I think young people should participate in these services because it gives them the opportunity to travel, see the world, meet people that they would never meet, try new things, speak new languages, and really get to know all about different cultures.
I think through Rotary and the initial program of going abroad and being an exchange student, I can describe myself fully now as adventurous, as life-thirsty, wanting to seek out more than what is behind my own backyard. I think Rotary has given me a lot of confidence in terms of public speaking, in terms of interacting and having that international network.
The 4-way test is one of Rotary's great objectives to live by. It's how we develop relationships among ourselves and how we develop relationships with people that we serve. At the local level, at the national level, or even at the international level. These are the questions that we ask ourselves. First of all, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and friendships? And finally, is it beneficial to all concerned? That's how we know, if we can answer those questions affirmatively, we know that we're on the right track in providing the services to the people that we're working with.
One of the things I really enjoy is that we do local projects, but we can also do international projects.
We built 2 fields of dreams, we call them. They are athletic fields for underprivileged school districts.
It's significant because of the difference that we made for that community and the kids. And that's the thing that Rotary does, is it makes a difference in a lot of kids.
If we don't, as successful adults, successful business people and professionals, if we don't help our youngsters, then we are not doing our part for tomorrow.
The Health Care Center is located at 31st Avenue in Buckeye. That area is one of the poorest parts of our city. They provide free prescription drug services. They deal with a lot of people that have diabetes. They provide education. They do a lot of free blood testing. People that come in there have a huge sense of relief.
The World War II Memorial is an astounding thing to look at. It's beautiful in its magnitude.
It was a way by Phoenix Rotary 100 undertaking this project to really make a gift to the citizens of Arizona to help commemorate the men and women that gave their lives for the freedom that we have today.
The veterans were very appreciative. You could see it in their faces.
It's a really, really impressive big deal. It's beautiful. The design is spectacular. But just to say thank you to your ancestors, it's a powerful experience. Each year, the Rotary president gets to pick a theme of what's important to him. And for Jerry, the theme was feeding starving children around the world.
I wanted to do something outside of the box. And so we stretched ourselves. We came in with a vision of feeding 1 million people around the world. And we partnered with Feed My Starving Children, an organization, a local organization that has international connections.
This was a huge day for our partnership with Rotary. So I started working with them about 1.5 years ago. And this past year, they took on the project of packing and paying for 1 million meals with Feed My Starving Children, which is huge.
It's too difficult to imagine a starving child that have to eat cakes baked out of mud in order to survive.
Part of the 1 million meals that we created went to the Philippines because of the tsunami and the hurricanes and so forth, the problems that they had there. But a large part of it that we packed right here in Phoenix, Arizona, went to the children and the elderly who are actually starving, truly starving to death in Haiti, an 1.5-hour flight from Miami in our hemisphere.
The day that we packed the 1,000th meal was really an amazing day with people of all ages. There were young kids, children and grandchildren of Rotarians.
Rotary does many different things. Each individual Rotary Club does community projects. And then as a state, we've done this project. Rotary International is responsible primarily for eradicating polio around the world. So this is just another example of the kind of big projects that Rotary takes on.
Rotary International is an amazing organization. We are this close to eliminating polio in many of the third world countries around the world. But Phoenix Rotary 100 is also an amazing organization right here in Phoenix, Arizona. Be our guest at one of our Friday meetings and join us in one of our initiatives. And visit us at Rotary100.org.